Hi, my name is Andel Koester. I'm an Associate Director with WWC Cities, a Bloomberg Philanthropies initiative. In my previous life, I worked for IBM, leading a global philanthropy program called the Smart Cities Challenge, where we delivered pro bono consulting grants to city governments all over the world. In 2011, I worked with the City of Syracuse. It was one of my first projects at IBM. And the City of Syracuse had asked IBM to send them a team of experts to help them develop a model that would predict and prevent property vacancy. The City of Syracuse, like so many Rust Belt cities in the United States, has seen a real outmigration of population as folks moved to the suburbs and really emptied out the core of the city. And they wanted a better, more proactive way to deal with that flight. The IBM team made a number of recommendations, including recommending that the city develop a system of systems approach where they would connect data sources from across different city agencies, nonprofit providers, and community groups to get a better understanding of what property vacancy looked like in the city. And the team also developed a mathematical model that would help them predict and prevent property vacancy by targeting specific neighborhoods as they were on the cusp of declining. The city, what the IBM project did was really show the city what was possible with data and give them a sense of what they could do if they knew where the data was. One of the things the IBM team really struggled with was actually finding the data and connecting it even before they could plug it into their model. In some cases, the IBM experts would actually have to walk with a USB stick from one agency to another, collecting Excel spreadsheets. Nonetheless, the city made really great progress with these resources and actually used this work to inform their creation of one of the first land banks in the state of New York, which enabled them to collect millions of dollars in back taxes by targeting specific neighborhoods to recoup and reinvest in. In my current role now as WWC Cities Associate Director, we have worked with the City of Syracuse to help them develop a more comprehensive open data and performance management plan. And I'm happy to see that the City of Syracuse just launched their open data portal, which makes available not just to the city, but to anyone who needs it, exactly the types of data that the IBM team struggled to collect 6 years ago. And this means that any organization or any individual can now go to their open data portal and find data about lead paint risks, about property vacancies, code violations, potholes, water main breaks, and use them in the way that works best for them. And I think what's most remarkable about what the City of Syracuse did is they worked really hard over the last few months with organizations in the city, like the Community Foundation, many of those organizations that had the data 6 years ago, to make sure that the data that was being put on the portal was useful to them as they also worked to target their investments in neighborhoods in Syracuse.
Anything else you want to add about how you've seen Syracuse building on various initiatives over the years?
Yeah, so I think everything really starts with visionary leadership, and I really credit Mayor Minor with making a point of seeking out additional resources outside of the city. Syracuse, like so many Rust Belt cities, is really resource constrained, and they have to be creative with minimal resources. She has built a really stellar team of visionary and really committed people who are doing this work for the right reasons and for the long haul. And they started off by looking to IBM to kind of set that path for them. But in addition, since then, they have made really great use of partnerships with Syracuse University and the Maxwell School, in addition to other departments in the school, as well as they have a Bloomberg Philanthropies innovation team, and now culminating with the WWC Cities team.
Great, thanks so much for your time, Andel.